see you, Angus.
I hope I'm not interrupting an important meeting.
No, well, this is an important meeting, but you're not interrupting. Angus, this is Frisco Jones. Frisco, this is Angus Mackay, an old friend of mine and a fellow countryman. Frisco and I have been discussing the missing printout. We've also been discussing how important it is that the printout be found.
Where is it, Jones?
It's safe.
What he means is he hasn't turned it over to the police.
Why not?
Well, I have my reasons.
We have been discussing this whole matter.
Well, I'd like to hear it from Jones.
You mean why I haven't turned it over to the police?
Yes.
Well, I know it's very valuable. I'm just holding on to it as a bargaining chip.
Have you told him it might not be that important, Duke?
Frisco is a very bright lad, Angus.
You don't have to be very bright to figure out that it's important. I mean, a couple people have been killed because of it. Besides, I've sort of had it with the cops.
Why have you had it with the cops?
Because of their terrible treatment of my wife. You see, I never forgive anybody who hurts my wife.
Oh, don't tell me we have a cop hater in our midst.
Well, call it what you like, mister.
I think things may be falling into our hands, Angus.
What do you want, lad?
I want to deal with the printout. I haven't turned it over to the cops yet, and I haven't deciphered it yet.
You turn it over to us?
Well, that depends.
The deal could solve all our problems, Angus.
Let me think. Did you check the room?
It's clean.
Frisco.
Hmm?
Why don't you walk over to the window there and admire the scenery for a couple of minutes? Let's deal with him.
Felicia.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I thought you'd be at the birthday party.
Well, I was, but something came up. Listen, this is no time to be out on the waterfront.
I was worried.
About what?
Well, Frisco and I were at Tony and Tanya's earlier, and he just left without telling me where he was going.
Perhaps there was something that he couldn't tell you about.
That's what I was worried about. I thought maybe he came down here to talk to Tom Green because, well, Tom has a lot of information about the waterfront.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen him, have you?
No, as a matter of fact, I haven't, but if I do, I'll tell him you're worried.
I hate it when he keeps things from me.
Listen, Felicia, go home, please. Go home now.
Frisco's in Duke's office?
Let's not tell everyone about it.
What's he doing in there?
It's okay. Come on, let's go.
No,
We'll talk about it later. Come on.
This is not the time to take a chance on any kind of bad publicity, Angus.
All right, we'll deal with the lad.
Frisco.
Yeah?
Supposing we could get Felicia cleared, I mean completely cleared on all charges, would you hand over the printout?
Can you guarantee it?
Yes, we can guarantee it. I have found the man who framed Felicia.
Would the man's confession be a fair exchange for the printout?
If you can get Felicia off the hook, that's more than the cops in this city's ever done for me.
And we have a deal.
No. No, I want more. See, I haven't booted from the force, so I don't have a job. And I have a wife to support. Know what I mean?
Well, with a man with your kind of talent, Frisco, I'm sure there won't be any problem. Would you like a job singing in the club?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like that. You know, I never should have given up my singing career to begin with.
Okay, you got the job.
When can you deliver the printout?
Right now. Sorry it got so roughed up in its travels.
Where has this been hidden all this time?
Behind a loose brick at the ADC warehouse.
You have a deal, lad.
No question, but this is the missing printout.
Then I think we can say we've survived the major crisis.
Trouble is, I'm not so sure about Frisco Jones.
Oh, damn it, Damon. What more do you want?
I've got all these red warning lights going off in my head, Duke. I want them out. That's what I want.
You've got the missing printout. We also have a dissatisfied cop in our hands. Now, that's another plus.
I don't like things happening by accident. What was Frisco doing up here in the first place?
You wanted me to lure him to a place where I could get the printout. Well, I did that.
I'd like to know where he hid the printout while he was off on the run, huh? Where was it when he was off playing circus? Where was it when he was in jail?
He's a very clever chap. He hid it in the ADZ warehouse, the one place where we did not think to look.
Oh, he told you that, and you
And you
believed
better
it?
lay off Frisco and Felicia, otherwise we'll have the cops on us.
Why give him a job in our club?
My club,
Whatever. Why do it?
where I can keep an eye on him. And besides, he will be very good for business.
All right, that's enough. I've been listening to both of you. You did well, Duke. Now, I'd like to see the two of you make peace with one another. The organization cannot tolerate any dissension at this level.
Thank you, Angus. If you're content with the way things are going, I would like to adjourn this meeting. There is an important appointment I would like to keep.
Then, by all means, keep it.
Thank you, sir.
I just have one question. What about your engagement to Anna Devane?
This is what you can do with your engagement ring. I will give Anna Devane a ring when I want to and because I love her.
All
Give
right,
her a
that's
ring.
enough. I want everyone out of here, except Duke.